Welcome
How's
to.
it going?
You're talking over me. I can't start if you're talking over me.
We're starting right now.
I'm the talent.
YOLO.
I'm the talent.
YOLO.
This is episode 2 of the podcast. Today we're going to be talking about some pretty important things, I presume. Colton said he had something really important and really cool to talk about, and I don't know what it is. So
I think you're overhyping it.
I think I'm underhyping it because you were really selling it to me before we started. You're like, this is important. It's a game changer.
I feel like you're really overhyping it.
Crypto Bros, Hain 10, because this is important news for your cryptos.
Oh my god. Mitchell,
All right,
no.
all right.
Mitchell
What's
a crypto bro?
what's the news? What's that? Did you buy an NFT?
No. So I ordered some shoes because I'm an old man now, and I need like walking shoes for work.
Dane, that arthritis is kicking in.
It is, yeah. And have you heard of Lasership?
Well, that sounds like a spaceship.
It's not. It's a tracking thing. I've never heard of Lasership.
I haven't either. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's because I ordered shoes through Reebok, and that's what they shipped it with. That's all I had to talk about, Mitchell.
All right. Well, let me guess, because I'm gonna guess you ordered the shoe in either white or black because you've never ever owned a shoe that's any other color.
You're not wrong.
I'm gonna guess that you ordered a black pair of shoes.
How did you know?
Because that's all you own. That's all you own.
True.
You buy shoes like you buy pants. I swear, whenever we're together, you're buying pants.
Yeah, that's very true.
Well,
The problem is you can never find pants that fit right, though.
Colton,
That's my issue. I don't want to spend like $70 on Levi's.
What we should do is go to Duluth Trading Center because that's for the big and tough boys. And we're gonna go to the back where they have all the leather belts and the big old jean jackets, and we're gonna go up to someone working there. We're gonna be like, "Hey, my buddy Colton," and then I point to you and you wave, needs a good solid pair of dungarees.
I don't know if I like that.
Well, it doesn't matter if you don't like it because you're getting some. Because they always rip or they're always you always go through your jeans. What are you doing with your jeans?
I walk, and then my legs move. They create friction.
Colton,
my crotch wears out.
Your crotch wears out?
That's what happens. That's it. Your pants did that.
Well,
you've done that. You've had that happen.
Yeah, but Colton, I've been wearing like the same pair of jeans since like senior year. You go through pants like every 3 months.
I guess you just have you have a gap in your legs, Mitchell.
Yeah, I have a really small, like just, a really small genital area. There's absolutely nothing to cause friction.
Yeah,
it's
see,
just
my
empty.
massive genital area, Mitchell. It just can't hold these pants.
Listen, I'm not gonna
That's exactly the point I was trying to make.
I don't want to throw rumors around, but I did hear down the grapevine that you are packing a solid 2 pounds of meat
awful.
down there.
That sounds. Who would want that? That sounds awful.
Well, not me.
Not me either.
Can you imagine, because I run, can you imagine how annoying it would be for me to go on a run if I had, like, a big old, like, donkey do, just, like...
You'd have to tape it to your leg.
That, or I'd have to, like, get some tech decks, like those old toy skateboards, and, like, tape them to the end, and then when I run, it kind of just, like, drags along.
Mitchell, you never said it was 2 pounds long. You just said 2 pounds.
Well, I think it could be inferred. I don't want to talk about this anymore. This is a horrible, horrible topic. There's nothing to gain from talking about a
Mitchell, you could be like Stubby and Chubby.
And that's where we're going to end it. No one's ever going to know. And that's the way it's going to be. No one's going to ever know what either of us are packing. And that's
you
fun.
Brought it up, not me.
Moving on.
That was you.
Moving on. So, the Halo series debuted.
It did?
And I think people are a little annoyed.
I mean, I never expected much from it, personally.
Yeah, I don't think people are a big fan. I think they don't like seeing Chief's face. They don't like...
Does he really have a face?
Yeah, they show it.
They show it?
Yeah, he's 4'3" and he's got like a pedo stash.
Is that real?
He's got a call. He's played by Steve Buscemi.
For real?
Yeah, Steve Buscemi plays Chief in the new Halo
You're
series.
lying. I don't believe you. That I don't believe for a second.
All right, well, you can look it up yourself, but Steve Buscemi is Chief, and then Wanda Sykes is Cortana.
Let me see this real quick.
And that's
Where's
true.
the
You don't even
wiki for it?
you actually probably don't even have to look that up because it's true.
I don't believe it for a single second. Yeah, Pablo Schreiber
So pretty close. I was in the ballpark of names.
and Jen Taylor plays
Anyways,
Cortana.
moving on. I guess they changed a lot of like the lore, like with the Covenant.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
and I guess like I don't know exactly the details, but I think the director or producer like openly admitted like he's never played or watched the games. So
Well, I mean, the thing is, that, like, from what I'm reading too, it doesn't seem like he doesn't really need to know the games because it sounds like 343 was in on it. So like they have direction with that.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was never excited for the Halo series, and I don't feel any lesser knowing it's not good.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I wasn't ever expecting much because I mean we've played Halo for a long time, so
Y-
they're gonna try to generalize it for people who've never even heard of Halo.
Well, yeah, they're trying to apply it to people who've never touched a game in their life, which is
Yeah,
the wrong approach because these shows need to be catered like exclusively to the gamers.
I mean, yeah, I feel like it's yes and no for that though, because like they want to have like a broader audience. That way, people do play it. You know,
I'm just kind of sick. Like, I define myself as a gamer, and I feel like
a
I'm
gamer.
a gamer, and I feel like I'm not getting the respect I deserve. Like if I go into a restaurant and like the waitress brings me the wrong food, I'll look at her and I'll just kind of like have a glassy stare, and I'll be like, "Do you know who I am?" And there's like usually an awkward pause, and they're like, "No," and I go, "I'm a gamer, and right now I'm failing this level because you didn't get
You
me
can't
the
finish the food,
I can't finish the food because it tastes so bad. How am I supposed to get to the next objective?"
Mitchell.
And
Oh my
then
god,
and then I demand the manager comes out and I eat for free.
you eat for free.
Yeah, because I'm a gamer.
Dang, Mitchell, you're really laying down the law with that, aren't you?
And then I go a step further and I like leave. I make like 7 accounts on Google and I like leave bad reviews saying
Oh
like,
my god,
yep,
Mitchell.
yeah. The last place I did that to is a little mom and pop restaurant called Pancakeys.
Oh,
Is
I
a
see. So you go after the small
I
restaurants.
go after the small businesses that don't have a chance.
You get hired by like the big corporate ones, like McDonald's, to go after small restaurants.
Yeah, I'm actually working on behalf of Amazon. Like Jeff Bezos actually like DM'd me. He's like, "Hey, I need you to wreck these restaurants because we're trying to do a home delivery food system with Amazon." I was like, "All right, Jeff, I'll do it." And usually
Dang.
I look in the ads, like the newspaper. I look for a restaurant that just opened, and I go in
And you go
there.
right for it.
I go in there. I throw a big stinky fit right in the booth, and I just everyone's unhappy by the time I leave, and then they close next week.
Dang. Wow, Mitchell. You're a real corporate shill, aren't you?
Listen, I just need to do what I have to do to get the bills paid.
Dude, did you hear? Okay, did you hear? Like, I can't remember where I saw this. There's a guy who pays between like 2,000 and 10K. Like, you have to pay him that. He goes to funerals. He crashes funerals, and then the person who died before they die, they pay him to just say shit about people. Did you ever hear about that?
Well, I was really hoping you wouldn't have said anything because I actually hired that guy in advance for your funeral.
But see, Mitchell, I would have to hire him. Then I'd be like, man, you cheated on my wife. My best friend was hooking up with my wife.
Why would you say
That's
that?
literally that's literally like an example that he was talking about. He one of his clients, his first client, knew that when he was dying of cancer or whatever, knew that his like best friend was trying to hook up with his wife, and so at the funeral, the guy stood up and called him out.
That's awesome.
I think it's so funny, and then the people are all like, they're like, "How much do you like charge?" He's like, 2 to 10K. I was like, "Dang,
I feel like
that's
once you hit the 10K tier, that's like when he brings out a gun at the funeral and he
yeah."
fires a little warning shot into the air.
Yeah, I could see that. Honestly, I was laughing hard at that though. I was like, God, that'd be kind of like a fun job to do.
Well, Colton,
You just go into the audience and you wait for your moment, and then you stand up and just be like calling people out.
I think there's a market for that. Like that was showcased in the early 2000s with Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn as the Wedding Crashers. Like they proved that, you can have a lot of success with that. So what I'm thinking is you and I take direct inspiration from that film and
Become wedding crashers,
no, funeral crashers.
funeral crashers.
Yeah, so we like hanging around cemeteries and we wait till we see like an entourage of vehicles pull in and we pull our suits out from the trunk, get dressed, walk over.
Isn't that movie about them just like trying to hook up with women?
Well, we're not hooking up with anyone. We're trying to get in with the family and get our names on that will.
You think your name would have already been on the will?
Well, sometimes they forget right before they die.
So why are we waiting till we go to the funeral then?
Because we're the funeral crashers.
But you're saying that we're trying to get on the will, right?
Okay.
How are we going to get on the will
Colt,
if the person's already dead in the ground?
Colton, oh.
You see what I'm saying?
All right.
Because that person wrote the will.
Listen, I'm shaking my head right now. I'm scoffing. My eyes are rolling with how oblivious you are to my plan. Honestly, I'm like cringing with how much you just don't get it. So I'm gonna
Mitchell's a cringe lord.
I'm gonna explain it. Okay. So you made a valid point. He's dead. We can't get on the will. All right. So
we're just there for moral support.
No, here's what we do. All right. So we walk in to the funeral and we're standing there. We're like blending in. Maybe someone gives us a weird look because they don't recognize us. Well, that's when I give them the dagger eyes and then they'll look away.
The dagger eyes?
Yeah, it's my angry eyes. I use those when I'm mad.
I can't tell the difference half the time.
Anyways, so we're sitting at the funeral. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to get up and start like doing a eulogy. You're going to start talking about him like you knew him.
Okay.
That's when you slip a smoke bomb into his coffin and it starts smoking. That's when I get up and scream, "Oh no, he's going to hell. We have to repent. Quick, donate to the church." And I pull...
Wait, why would I put the smoke bomb? Because I'm up there talking. Am I just going to casually turn around and chuck a smoke bomb into the guy's coffin?
Listen,
I'm up there doing the eulogy?
Yes, you silly goose. You have to be like sly about it though. Like here's...
Why can't you put the smoke bomb in while I'm talking?
Because
that makes more sense.
Colton, your back is to the coffin. You can just lob it in when no one's looking.
I'm facing a crowd of people. I literally have to turn to...
I will distract them with doing bird noises.
Very creative.
I'll be like, "Uh-oh, it's a chickadee," and I'll be like, "Chickadoo-doo-doo-doo."
And then everyone will just turn and look at you, and that's my chance.
Yep, so back to the plan. I stand up, I'm screaming, I'm saying they're going to hell as the body is now engulfed with smoke. And that's when I start running up and down the aisles going, "Quick, donate to the church. We could pay his way to heaven." And then as everyone lobs in their money, that's when we leave.
There you go. Yeah. Because I feel like you're going to ditch me at some point. I don't know why.
Well, Colton...
Because I'm stuck up front. You're in the back making bird noises. You got a quick escape.
Well, I
have to run through a crowd.
I'm not going to lie. It is riskier for you. But as long as one of us gets away, like, I can pay your bail. I can get you
I like how you make me do the risky stuff.
I can get you out of jail.
And you're all the way in the back making chickadees sounds.
I don't know what you want from me.
Mitchell, I need you to do the risky things while I hide in the back making chickadee sounds.
I don't think that plan's going to work, Colton.
Oh, yeah, I probably wouldn't. You're right.
All right. Let's scratch the whole funeral crashing bit. It's too complicated and you don't get it. You're a little slow.
I feel like we should just be there for food. I'd be happy with that.
There's no food at a funeral. Who has food? Yeah, they're gonna...
I don't know.
You think they're gonna have hors d'oeuvres and finger food sitting next to a corpse?
I mean, why would it be next to a corpse, Mitchell?
All right.
Why would I...
So you think there's gonna be a big bowl of Cheetos and like some pigs in a blanket sitting right next to the body?
Yeah, not next to the body, but yes.
And then the priest is cooking up some burgers right on the grill, and he's like, "Dear Heavenly Father, let's dig in. and then he serves the burgers, and everyone's just mowing and chomping down with that
Let's look that up once, Mitchell.
food at a funeral.
Do you serve food at a funeral? Wow. That's already on there. Let's see.
I doubt
It says,
it.
what food do you serve at a funeral?
Nothing, because everyone's
What we eat at
crying.
funerals can be a symbol. Let's see where to say this. Where is it? What we eat at funerals can be a symbol for the departed. A reminder that eating means we're still alive.
Well, yeah, we're alive, but the guy in the coffin's not. Seems kind of morbid.
There's a book called The Funeral. It says someone pondered this in the essay, Funeral Cookbook.
All right, you know what, Colton? I just had a let's go off of this. Let's continue on the food and funeral, but let's describe, like, if one of us died, what would the other person cater at their funeral? Like, if you died, I have to describe what I would serve at your funeral, and then if I died, you have to describe what you would serve at my funeral.
So you wait, what?
Colton,
I have to try to guess what you would serve at your funeral.
no, I'm going to explain it again. Maybe take the wax out of your ears.
Dang.
So if I died and you were in charge of, like, providing food at my funeral,
Yeah.
what food would best represent me? What food would you have at my funeral?
What would Mitchell want? That's my first question. I think I'd have to go with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Unbelievable. It's not even
With globs of jelly, not spread, just big old mines of jelly that you bite into randomly.
okay for anyone who's maybe a bit lost on that. The way, normies make their PB&J by, like, spreading everything out really thin. What I do is, I prefer having a blast of flavor in every bite. So what I do,
Yeah, you just like a big old cum shot of grape jelly in your mouth.
yes, exactly. So what I do is I lather one side of the bread in peanut butter, and instead of, like, I put the jelly on there, but instead of, like, smoothing it out so it's like a thin layer of jelly that covers the entirety of the sandwich, I just put like 4 or 5 big globs of jelly, and then as I'm eating through the sandwich, I'll eat a massive chunk of jelly, and it's delicious. But
That's for its spread.
everyone I've told that I do that thinks I'm a freak, and they refuse to try it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've had it. I don't like globs of jelly, Mitch. I don't like that. I like it spread evenly. You get like a fair share of taste of both.
My mom, when I was younger, would put Fritos on her peanut butter and jelly.
Fritos?
Fritos.
That's interesting. I mean, I can't dog it. I have never tried it, so.
All right, so back to the funeral. You're saying that you would serve PB&J because that best represents who I
And
was.
chocolate milk. And chocolate milk.
Is it refrigerated?
Of course, it's not hot. It's not warm chocolate milk that's been sitting in the sun.
But Colton, what if I died in
It's foul.
What if I died in the summer and it's a summer funeral? It's gonna
Well,
be hot.
then you put it in a refrigerator or you keep it cool. That's something we have, Mitchell, in modern appliances. I hope you know that.
We still put our food in the ground. That's what I do. Winter's coming. Put it in the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. What would I... You know what? I think for you, I would serve steak.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That sounds good.
But it would be really fatty, grizzled, nasty, cheap cuts of steak.
So you're giving me something that would just be low quality.
Colton, you gave me PB&J.
That's because you like PB&J. I swear that's all you eat.
Because I'm poor.
That's fine. I'm not dogging you for being poor. But you like it.
You're literally...
You're give me like low quality steak at a funeral. You're gonna get like this gross, fatty, like Meyer steak.
Yeah, I just... You know what? You're dead. Why do you care?
I'll haunt you.
I'll freaking exercise you with salt and holy water.
Dang, you're gonna get rid of me.
Yep.
Too bad. I'm just gonna stay there forever. You can't get rid of me.
All right, so, like, this whole podcast has been us talking about, like, crashing funerals and, like, eating at funerals, but we got to turn it around. We got to make it a We gotta make it a little more positive.
A little more positive.
Yeah.
That's. I would say that's positive. We were laughing about it.
All right, Colton. Let's just run through. Let's run through a hypothetical.
All right, go for it.
All right, I'm walking in the rain because I'm sad, and you're rushing home in your car from work one night because you're pissed.
Yeah.
You hit me at 90 miles per hour.
I thought this was supposed to be happier. This is not any happier than talking
It,
about funerals.
Colton, I'm trying to tell a story. Maybe it has a happy ending.
Go for it. I don't think it's gonna have a happy ending.
You
'Cause it
hit
sounds
me.
like
You, you you hit me going 90 miles per hour. You scream as my body flies through the windshield like mincemeat.
dang.
Yeah, I'm obliterated. It's just
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
you're covered in human bits and nuggets.
I don't like this already.
All right, so you get home. You're covered in blood. You have
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, I take a shower.
Then
That'd
what?
be what I do. I'd be like shower time.
Or are you gonna go pick my wallet up off the road? Someone's gonna take it.
I mean, at this point, it's a hit and run. So
I think your priority should be getting my phone and wallet because they're probably on the road somewhere.
why? Why would I need your phone and wallet?
Well, obviously, when I make a recovery in the hospital, I'm gonna need
You just said you got turned the mincemeat. I don't think you're gonna be recovering, Mitchell.
I
They'd
mean,
be scraping you off this pavement.
all right, you look down, and at the end of your driveway, I'm going, oh, and I'm crawling up it.
I thought you said you were freaking splattered beyond all belief. How are you still alive?
I might have exaggerated a bit. I mean, I'm okay.
The way you made it sounded like you were like obliterated into 1,000 pieces.
Well, you did hit me going 90 miles per hour. Like it hurt. It
You're in neighborhood too, right?
Oh,
so that
yeah. This is a residential school zone. I mean, this is
dang.
yeah. All right, so
Dang.
I'm crawling up your driveway, going, "Oh, Colton, I think you hit me. Oh,
I'm gonna call 911.
oh,
And
don't call 911. My insurance is bad. Oh,
So I'm not gonna like leave you laying on the ground.
could you like take care of me until I'm better?
I
Oh,
can't. I'm not a doctor. I wouldn't know what to do.
oh."
All right, Morty.
It's still raining out. You haven't bothered to bring me into the dry house.
Oh dang. So yeah, you're like all muddy and bloody and wet.
Yeah, my legs are backwards. My arms are backwards.
Yeah. See,
Oh,
I just imagined you just like with no arms and no legs. You're crawling like a worm towards me.
all right. Well, I know the story's kind of sad, and you're looking for like the happy ending. Well, what I do is when I get in, I look at you and start grinning, and that is when, yes, you're not gonna believe it. The crew of ridiculousness runs in.
Oh no.
It was all a prank.
They got me. Oh, I got punked, didn't
The
I?
person you hit was a stunt double.
A stunt double?
Yeah,
Where are you?
I'm in your house.
How'd you get in there?
You carried me in.
I carried you in, dang.
I mean, the stunt double's dead, but
But you're still alive.
I'm still
so
alive, and I did prank you.
There you go.
And then you win $1,000 for being on ridiculousness.
I love it. There we go.
Yeah.
It's a good ending, Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you're not. I'm glad you're alive. Glad you're not dead.
Yeah. That was the story, you know.
That was the story. That's it.
All right, Colton. What if? All right, so we need to make money quick. What if we do reverse funerals?
Crypto.
No. Oh, actually, that's a good idea. We can tie it into that. Okay, so back to the crashing funerals bit. Okay, instead of like trying to get everyone to donate money and like scaring them that their like beloved one is like going to hell for eternal damnation, what if?
Dang.
This is great. This is great. So we build up a Twitter profile. We like it's a long haul. Like it's a long-term goal. We make a Twitter account. We get up to 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
And we get there by posting really funny memes. Now, once we hit 1,000 subscribers on Twitter, what we do is we crash funerals, and when no one's looking, we snap a pic of the person in the coffin, and we mint that as an NFT.
There we go. Yeah, they can't do anything about it.
And Colton,
They're dead.
there's billions of people on the planet. We literally could profit off billions of dead people.
We could.
Because if we continuously crash funerals and snap a pic and mint that as an NFT, we're
That's
golden.
Mitchell's idea, by the way.
Well,
I don't condone it.
well, hold on now. You signed the paper.
I didn't sign anything. There's no proof.
All right. But that's a good idea, right?
It's not a bad idea.
And okay, I know people are probably listening going, that's despicable, that's disgusting, that's like unethical, it's immoral. Well, listen, 1% of the NFT profit goes to the family.
Maybe 1%?
Well, yeah, we got to make a profit.
We can probably, which is more than they deserve more than that.
All right.
Do you agree?
3%, dude.
3%. All right, there you go.
3% firm. And
there we go.
That's it. And then we pocket the rest.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about that idea.
I Mitchell, I think it's a good idea, and you should go for it.
Well, we're gonna go for it because you signed the paper.
There's no signature of mine anywhere.
I'm looking at it right now.
Where?
I'll get the paper.
Prove it.
Okay.
Do it.
Listen.
Do it.
Do you hear this? That is me.
I don't hear anything.
Okay, shut up and listen.
Wait, one more time.
Anyways, you asshole. That's the contract you signed.
The contract. Prove it.
How do I prove it?
Exactly, you can't.
Well, I can, but I'm not going to because I have all I need over here. All right, what would we name the NFT series?
Oh, how would we name it?
Yeah, it's got to have a catchy name, you know. Like it is dead people. It is a bit of a macabre kind of topic, you know. It's not going to appeal to everyone.
How about macabre? We'll just call that.
Corn on the macabre.
There we go. There we go.
That's genius. Like we have an NFT series called Corn on the Macabre, and it's pictures, really close-up pictures. It like shows the pores on the...
Wait. I got an idea. Instead of like just pictures of them, you take pictures of the dead people and you put their face on corn. There you go.
Oh, dude. That's incredible. Corn on the Macabre. We take pictures of the dead people at funerals and then Photoshop it onto a piece of corn.
Exactly. There you go.
That's genius.
There we go.
It's
unique. It's different every time. We could do all different types of corn.
Yeah, exactly. And we could put the corn like on different backdrops. Like you could pay extra for like if you want a fall background or a winter background.
Yeah.
And the cool part is you can remember your loved one that way. Like if your Uncle Stu died, but you want to remember him, you can hire us to come in. We'll snap a pic and we'll put your Uncle Stu's face on a big yellow piece of corn.
There we go.
And it's Corn on the Macabre.
I like it. There you go, Mitch. It's unique.
What are we charging?
What are we charging?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. What would you charge for that? I wouldn't even know where to even begin.
Well, God, I just give it all the time and effort we're putting into it. I mean, you know, at least 10 grand.
10 grand?
At minimum.
I feel like you're ripping people off.
All right, Colton. Well, what would you prefer? A nice marble tombstone and a dirty...
Well, it's got to increase in value.
Would you want Would you prefer a dirty old marble tombstone in a dirty old stinky cemetery, or would you prefer a Corn on the Macabre NFT that you can put on your wall?
See, you're selling it well, so I'm gonna have to go with the Corn on the Macabre.
Nice. All right. Well,
nice.
That kind of brings us to the end of the podcast, Colton. We're coming up on that 30-minute mark.
We are, Mitchell.
So how do you want to end it?
I don't want to end it. Mitchell, you better start making this Corn on the Macabre stuff.
I think I'm at the end of this going to put a couple like work in progress pictures of
a couple samples.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a couple sample pics up at the end of this that shows
You can make a portfolio.
A little portfolio, maybe just a couple corns up on the screen that show what Corn on the Macabre's gonna look like.
I like it. Do it.
All right, I'm gonna play a really sad song over it too.
Yeah, we need something sad just to make it, sad.
Mm-hmm. Goodbye. Oh no! Did Grandma take a tumble down the stairs last Friday? Oh dear. Did Uncle Stuart run into traffic while heavily medicated? Oh my. Did Grandpa Joe finally learn how to tie a sailor's knot? The thing is, death is an illusion. Well, your loved ones, they are dead. Forever dead. They aren't coming back. But you know what they did leave you? A wonderful inheritance. And what better way to use that money than to mint their corpse as an NFT? All the cool kids are doing it. Are you cool? Here at Corn Macabre, we believe in combining fun with sadness. Why simply look at a boring old photo of your beloved when you can ensure their memories never die? How do you do that, you ask? Why? By paying us to Photoshop their face onto a piece of corn. You see, we didn't just choose corn randomly. Corn doesn't digest. It's in your poop even after you chew it. That's what Corn Macabre's all about. Making forever something special. For the low price of $10,000, we will handcraft a corn monument in their name. However, some people are poor and gross, so we have discounts on half-corn options. And to go the extra mile, we can even customize the background to reflect heaven or hell. We don't know where their souls are, but maybe you do. It's a coin toss, really. So maybe Grandma Ruth was a closeted racist. Uh-oh. Hell background, free of charge. So what are you waiting for? Give us your money and let us give you corn.